Step into the shadows where the unknown whispers and the eerie tales of the supernatural come to life. Brace yourself for a spine-chilling journey into the realm of creepy horror stories, where each narrative is a doorway to the macabre, the mysterious, and the downright bone-chilling. In the dance between reality and the supernatural, prepare to be captivated by stories that linger long after the lights go out, leaving you questioning the boundaries between the known and the unseen. Story number 1. The Mystique of Bramchill House. The Mistletoe Bride's Tale. Immersed in the hallowed history of Bramchill House in Hampshire, England, is the elusive legend of the Mistletoe Bride, a narrative whispered through the corridors of time in myriad renditions. Its true genesis remains an enigma, cloaked in the veils of uncertainty, with many speculating that its origins intertwine with the haunting disappearance of Lord Lovell's bride. As the story unfolds, Lord Lovell's nuptials to a young woman with ties to Sir John Cope, the custodian of Bramchill House, become the backdrop for a wintry celebration. The festive ambience, adorned with sprigs of mistletoe, begets a playful game among the wedding party. The radiant bride-to-be retreats to a concealed haven within the mansion, goading the groomsmen into a pursuit where the prize awaits the one who discovers her hiding place and claims the coveted kiss. Yet the revelry takes an ominous turn as minutes elongate into hours, and the bride eludes the diligent search of the perplexed party. The jovial pursuit transforms into a disconcerting quest, leaving the mansion's nooks and crannies echoing with the unanswered calls for her name. Half a century elapses before Lord Lovell, persistent in his quest for closure, stumbles upon a clandestine chamber in the upper echelons of Bramchill House. Concealed behind the door's aged veneer, a wooden chest, its secrets guarded by a stoic lock, awaits discovery. As the chest yields to Lord Lovell's inquiry, the poignant tableau within reveals the poignant truth, the almost unrecognizable remains of his long-lost bride. The Mistletoe Bride's ethereal tale continues to cast its spell, an indelible imprint on the tapestry of Bramchill House. Its whispers beckon those who tread its storied halls, inviting them to ponder the delicate dance between love, mystery, and the passage of time. Story number 2. Mysterious Merriment at the Crescent Hotel. Nestled on the northern fringes of Arkansas, near the Ozark National Forest, the Crescent Hotel stands as a formidable relic, shrouded in an aura of spectral intrigue. Since its inception in the 1880s, this edifice has been a canvas for tales of tragedy and lingering spirits, cementing its status as one of the most infamously haunted hotels in the United States. Within the vast tapestry of ghostly narratives that introed every nook of the hotel, a particularly bewitching story echoes through time. As the Yuletide spirit embraced the Crescent, curious visitors flocked to witness the festive spectacle surrounding the Christmas tree. However, astonishment seized them as they discovered an uncanny phenomenon. The Christmas tree, adorned with its parcels, had inexplicably translocated to the opposite end of the room. Speculation hovered in the air, contemplating whether this was an elaborate ruse orchestrated by mischievous hotel staff or an audacious guest. The enigma deepened as ethereal figures, donned in Victorian-era attire, materialized in the dining room. Witnesses attested to the playful demeanor of these spectral entities, suggesting a jest in their orchestration of moving gifts and furniture across the space. The plot thickened when, upon the staff's return the next day, an uncanny restoration had occurred, everything meticulously back in its designated place. The Crescent Hotel, a theater for both the living and the spectral, continues to harbor secrets within its aged walls, leaving visitors to ponder the thin veil between the seen and the unseen during the holiday season. Story number 3. Ethereal Wanderings of Rainham Hall's Enigmatic Lady. The mystique of the Brown Lady of Rainham Hall has woven an enigmatic tapestry, leaving both visitors and paranormal investigators intrigued for countless centuries. In the 1700s, Charles Townshend, the proprietor, wedded a young lady named Dorothy Walpole. Although their initial years in Rainham Hall brimmed with happiness, Townshend's mind succumbed to the clutches of jealousy. Convinced of his wife's infidelity, he spiraled into madness, orchestrating a macabre charade by confining Dorothy within the hall and spreading the false narrative of her tragic demise. Dorothy's existence dwindled within the mansion's confines, restricted to aimless wanderings through its echoing halls. Her life met its somber end, the shadows of Rainham Hall becoming her eternal abode, a prison fashioned by the very man who once professed love. Since her departure, witnesses have glimpsed the apparition of a woman draped in a time-worn brown dress, traversing the corridors. Accounts of these encounters paint a chilling tableau, with one unsuspecting visitor recounting an unsettling experience. Approaching a woman in the hall, he found himself met with a gaze from a spectral countenance, a luminous visage, yet void of eyes, replaced by haunting, vacant sockets. The legend endures through the ages, and in a later chapter of Rainham Hall's Haunted Chronicles, a photographer from Country Life magazine embarked on a quest to capture its essence. Upon freezing a moment in the central stairwell, he unveiled an ethereal silhouette within the developed image, stirring beliefs that it was none other than Dorothy Walpole, the spectral brown lady herself, lingering in the timeless embrace of Rainham Hall. Story number 4. Whispers of eccentricity in a Victorian Christmas haunting. The echoes of the Stark family's spectral legacy cast a mysterious veil over an aged Victorian residence in Ludington. This haunting narrative, woven by the lingering spirits of the Starks, unfolds a tapestry of sightings, particularly intensified during the Christmas season. Among these ethereal inhabitants, Vera Stark emerges as a peculiar specter, her eccentricities transcending even the boundaries between life and the afterlife. Witnesses recount her apparition materializing in the front yard, draped solely in a fur coat, engaged in the timeless act of picking flowers, an eerie reflection of her living eccentricities. The ghostly presence of one of the Stark daughters, who met a tragic fate in the mansion's gymnasium, further permeates the home's corridors, a silent witness to the passage of time. In a bid to unveil the historical mystique, the present custodians dared to open the doors to curious onlookers through historical tours. Yet the spirits within rebelled against this intrusion, unleashing chaos as if protesting the intrusion into their ethereal domain. The attempts to share the haunted history with the public collided with the restless spirits' displeasure, leaving an indelible mark on Ludington's Victorian residence and the enigmatic tales that continue to unfold within its shadowy walls. Story number 5. Whispers of Wall. A royal Christmas gathering in Krakow's depths. Nestled in the heart of Krakow, Poland, the venerable Wall Castle stands as a silent witness to the tales woven through the annals of time. Constructed in the early Middle Ages, this regal abode housed generations of Poland's kings, becoming a repository for legends that echo across centuries, reaching back even to the prehistoric era. Amidst the storied tapestry of Wall's history lies a fable shrouded in mystery, a tale of a sprawling network of caves beneath Wall Hill, locally known as the Dragon's Den. Rumors swirl around these subterranean chambers, rumored to cradle a statue of a dragon and the accumulated human record of millennia. These caves, tracing their habitation back to the prehistoric tapestry of human existence, hold secrets waiting to be unraveled. In the 11th century, a young King Casimir, inquisitive and daring, ventured into the labyrinthine depths. Within the confines of a peculiar tunnel, he encountered a luminescent stone exuding an otherworldly glow. From this radiant core, a magical aura is said to have emanated, enveloping Krakow in a protective embrace. An enduring legend whispers that every Christmas Eve, the ethereal spirits of Poland's bygone kings assemble within that very tunnel. In this clandestine rendezvous, they deliberate upon the destiny of Krakow, their spectral presence a testament to the enduring mystique of Wall Castle and the enigmatic depths beneath. Story number 6. Whispers of a Haunted Brownstone. Christmas eclipsed by phantoms. In the hushed corridors of Brooklyn, a tale from 1878 lingers, a story whispered among the shadows of a home ensnared by mysterious forces during the festive season. Edward F. Smith, residing in this unassuming abode, found himself entangled in an otherworldly riddle just weeks before Christmas. A nightly ritual unfolded as the doorbell's chime reverberated through the dwelling, only for Smith to open the door to an eerie emptiness. No visitor, no trace. The unsettling dance continued, a disconcerting symphony of unseen footsteps that eluded the keen eyes of those within. Frustration led Smith to an unusual gambit, sprinkling ash and flour along the path to the door, hoping for the imprint of invisible intruders. Yet the powdery canvas remained undisturbed, mocking their attempts to demystify the inexplicable. The enigma escalated, evolving from mere doorbell echoes to forceful bangs assaulting the very doors that guarded against the unknown. Desperation birthed the call to the guardians of law and order, the police. Their investigation, however, yielded no revelations. The spectral cacophony persisted, crescendoing into a climactic moment when a brick materialized through a window, defying the laws of the tangible world. Even the vigilant gaze of police officers, standing in proximity, failed to unmask the unseen hand behind the disturbance. A disconcerting truth lingered. This spectral charade eluded comprehension. The police, like baffled spectators, withdrew from the stage of the inexplicable. Edward F. Smith and his kin, confronted by the unyielding enigma, reluctantly embraced a chilling conclusion. These disturbances, an unsettling prelude to Christmas, were a spectral ballet, a haunting performance scripted by forces beyond mortal ken. Story number 7. Whispers of the Headless Spectre. Roos Hall's enigmatic haunting. In the heart of the English countryside, nestled near the quaint town of Beccles in Suffolk, stands Roos Hall, an enigmatic mansion steeped in the spectral tapestry of its 16th century origins. Cloaked in mystery, this mansion has woven tales of the supernatural, with one ghastly legend eclipsing the rest every December. Roos Hall's haunting reputation extends far and wide, echoing with ghostly whispers and chilling apparitions that defy the veil between the living and the departed. The most spine-tingling among these tales is that of the Headless Horseman, a phantasmal rider atop a horse, galloping toward unsuspecting witnesses along the lonely road leading to the mansion. Yet the macabre twist unfolds as the rider draws near, revealing a ghastly void where his head should be. As the clock strikes midnight on Christmas Eve, Roos Hall purportedly becomes the stage for a haunting spectacle. Witnesses speak of the headless apparition, described as clattering down the driveway with his phantom coach and 4 horses. A ghostly cavalcade, frozen in the perpetual darkness of spectral lore, bringing a shiver to even the bravest souls who dare to tread these haunted grounds. The Headless Horseman's chilling rides are but a fraction of Roos Hall's haunted narrative. Whispers abound about peculiar markings within the mansion, devil's footprints etched into its history, and if one peers into the dim-lit windows, some claim to have glimpsed the spectral silhouette of a girl, a silent watcher from realms beyond. Roos Hall, a tapestry of the uncanny, invites those curious enough to question the boundary between reality and the supernatural. Here, on Christmas Eve, the Headless Horseman eternally rides, and the mansion guards its spectral secrets with the silent vigilance of the otherworldly. Story number 8. Chilling echoes of Alcatraz's Christmas specter. Amidst the icy waters of California's San Francisco Bay lies the foreboding silhouette of Alcatraz, an isolated penitentiary with a storied past that continues to cast spectral shadows. The tales of former inmates and eerie encounters persist, shrouding the rock in an aura of unexplainable phenomena. One such spine-tingling episode unfolded amidst the echoes of Christmas, an incident that transcends time. In the bygone era of the 1940s, when Alcatraz's stern walls still harbored prisoners, Warden Johnston orchestrated a modest Christmas gathering at his island boarding house. Little did the attendees know that the festivities would take an otherworldly turn. As the night unfolded, a hushed recounting of the phantom figure emerged among the guards. A specter draped in antiquity, described as wearing a gray suit, brimmed cap, and sporting mutton chop sideburns. A spectral harbinger from Alcatraz's enigmatic past, summoned from the shadows to grace the Christmas revelry. The guards, frozen in awe, bore witness as the room's temperature plummeted, and the once warm glow of the Ben Franklin stove flickered into darkness. An eerie stillness hung in the air as the phantom figure materialized before them. Then, with a spectral flourish, he vanished, leaving the room steeped in an unsettling quietude. Alcatraz, a bastion of incarceration, turned spectral stage, offers more than tales of hardened criminals. Within its cold, stone confines, the lingering phantoms of Christmases past weave a chilling narrative, reminding all who dare to listen that some echoes from the rock's history cannot be easily confined to the annals of time. Story number 9. A haunting reckoning of Gilbert, a Christmas Eve enigma. In the hushed folds of an English town's history lies a tale as chilling as the winter winds that sweep its cobbled streets, a spectral narrative that unfolds every Christmas Eve, shrouded in the vestiges of a bygone era. In the late 18th century, when the Yuletide merriment echoed through the air, a menacing figure named Gilbert cast his shadow upon the town. A fearsome highwayman, his presence sent shivers down the spines of those who tread the main roads. On one fateful Christmas Eve, his twisted tale took an ominous turn. As the night unfolded, a horse-drawn coach carried a father and his daughter through the winding lanes. Gilbert, the phantom of the night, emerged from the darkness to intercept their journey. The daughter, swift and nimble, managed to escape the carriage, but chaos ensued as the horses, agitated, fled into the night, dragging the man and the coachman in their wake. Desperation hung in the air as the two men grappled to regain control, their frantic efforts leaving the man's daughter stranded with Gilbert. When they returned to the scene, she had vanished, leaving behind an unsettling tableau: a wounded Gilbert, bent over with a dagger in his side. The harrowing rumor circulates that, in a moment of confrontation, Gilbert confessed to the girl that he was the architect of her brother's demise. Fueled by a torrent of emotions, she retaliated with a swift and vengeful strike before fleeing into the night. Legends whispered through the cobbled streets recount a solemn fate for Gilbert. He was laid to rest by the roadside. Yet, with each returning Christmas Eve, the ethereal echoes of his tormented spirit resurface. Wandering the same road, Gilbert patiently awaits the reappearance of the ghostly carriage, forever bound to the tragic dance of retribution and remorse on the spectral stage of Christmas Eve. If these tales of the inexplicable sent shivers down your spine and stirred the curious depths of your imagination, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe our channel. Join our community of thrill seekers as we delve deeper into the darkness, unraveling the secrets that lurk in the corners of the unknown.